their parents are giving them. Begin to open your minds to these realities. Now, somebody has made sure that all your money, they want to control it, and they tell you how much you can take and how much you cannot take. They even take your money and give to strangers and give them gun to kill you, to use your own money to now start bribing you to even kill your own brothers and sisters. And you're still thinking you have a country? I think you're mad if you think you have a country, or if you think Obi is coming to sort out your country. You're mad. You can't say you are normal. You can't be normal. Fulani's agenda will never change, and that agenda is to consume you, to wipe you out of the surface of this earth and take your possessions. But what they don't know is that the possessions they are taking, they can't keep themselves, because they are going to all die and they will take nothing from this world. That's why we have a duty to save ourselves and save them, because these are mad people. Katrina Lang can take everything, but she won't take it anywhere. She will die just like the queen. And she will take nothing from this world. But then she will have ruined herself and ruined everybody. But we won't let her, because we have to save her from her own madness. We are here to create something good for tomorrow, with or without us, so that the children that are coming after us, we would not have damaged the world for them. We can't do that. We have a responsibility. It's a duty. It's a duty. And if you can't see that duty, then you are crazy. You are not supposed to be part of this equation. You should just disappear, because you're of no use to yourself. These people's intentions are so obvious, you can no longer say you are missing it. So please, stop going to church or going to mosque to go and look for the devil. You are seeing the devil. You are seeing them clearly. These are people who have become so psychotic that they now want to, these are tenants like you in this world, but they have decided that they are now the landlords. They are now the ones dictating how much you should pay for rent and how you're going to. The same tenants living in the same property called the world with you. All of us are renting and we must all vacate. But some people have decided that they have become the landlord. Can't you understand? Can't you see it? If you can't see it, I'm sorry. You are a waste of space. Now, it has become clear. They want to make sure that even if you're coming with 200 million pounds, you can't use it in Nigeria. Once you change it to Naira, they grab it. And if you are going to change it in black market, they will tell you they don't have enough money to give you. So you must go to the bank and deposit it. Once it's in the bank, it is no longer your money. They have to decide how much they give you per day. Can you see the evil? Can you see the madness? Can you see that I knew that this particular change in currency coming now is geared towards Biafra and geared towards Yoruba nations? I knew it. And I was just waiting for them to make their first move. As soon as they made that move, I said, yeah, here it is, because I knew. Kelechi, I called you to say, didn't you? Can you see? You see, because whenever there is no policy. This Fulanized government of the evil zoological contraption you are calling Nigeria, any policy they make, trust me, believe you me, anytime you hear of any policy, yeah, it's geared towards enslaving you further. They can never make any policy that is in your interest. That is impossible.
That's
so
right.
You should know the antecedents of the devil holding you ransom. You should be at least be like a hen. Because whenever a hen sees the shadow of the hawk, a hen recognizes that danger has come. So you should know who the danger is. Whenever you see any movement from that danger, you know the danger has come. Are you not? Are you not with some brains? There must be something in your head. So, do I need to tell you this? So please, thank you for these analogies you used, those videos you showed, and your analogy were all perfect. It showed, first of all, the military, because anybody carrying that gun is representing the military. And I've already told you that the military you are seeing in that contraption, any military you see gearing towards Nigeria is an occupying force. Know it. Occupying force sent by British government, occupying force sent by Fulani. You should know that by now. You saw your money in their hands. That means they have taken control of your economy. Okay? It doesn't matter whether you are a billionaire. Once that money goes into the bank, it becomes, they are in total control of it. And it is up to them how to dispense it to you. They can even refuse to give you. So, and you have seen them putting your markets on fire, trying to destroy all your food crops. They came with their cows in your farms, destroying all the food crops. They are setting ablaze your markets, trying to make sure you no longer can buy or sell. All they are targeting, look, can't you see the handwork of the devil? And you're still going to church looking for the devil. Can't you see the devil in your own, from your own perspective? We have a lot to talk about, and the job today is to unfold the devil, unmask the devil, so you can see why you must go forth and stand firm and take your freedom back, because God made you autonomous. God gifted you free will. God gifted you choice. God gifted you independent thinking capacity. And you cannot allow your fellow mortal beings to take these things from you, your fellow tenants to this world. You can't allow them to become the landlords. They never created this world, and they never brought a pin to this world. So you can't. You rather make sure. Instead, let us all go to the grave and vacate. We can't let it happen. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Prince. It's a powerful one you just gave there. And of course, when you gave the analogy of the hawk, and also the hen, or so, that's what I always, sometimes I feel like being very angry with these people who call themselves Nigerians, but I just discovered that that's why we're here, so that we can help them to see the light, even if not everyone will see the light. Citizen AY, it's critical here, because you see how Britain have the audacity. I don't know how they got this audacity to think that they can control a whole people, who are also having their rights to the world as any other nation of the world. And you can see how they gave the wicked thing here is they use the control mechanism, and the insult is that they even have to use Fulanese to control the so-called indigenous people who are gifted. Let me put it that way. I just want to be playing with this thing. Gifted people and cattle rearers are now given the power to control them. And yet, we see people who call themselves intellectuals and who call themselves so many things in that contraption called Nigeria, giving themselves into this, like the video I played, giving themselves to this narrative of evil control. And it becomes, now I want us to look at, because we're going to be looking at it in different ways, because this war is critical. We're looking at the political war, which I analyzed in that video, the economic war, the social war, religious war. Now, these two, especially the economic and the social, and the religious, is what I want to look at today. Now, let's look at the economic side that Prince has brought, through the currency thing. Now, what have you to say concerning this currency war, that or this economic war, using currency as proxy? What is your own take on this matter? Because of course, as Prince have said, they are targeting us because we're asking for our freedom. Please, what do you have to say about this? It seems you're muted. Yeah, it seems you're muted. Citizen AY, can you hear me? It seems you're muted. Yes, please
Hello.
check it out. Yes, yeah, we can hear you now. Can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear. We can.
You know, someone like Ankyo Briggs, yesterday she said she couldn't take money from her. And you know Ankyo Briggs from the south.
Very well, yes. The so-called Niger Delta.
She couldn't take money. But the bank told her that if she did money, if they help her change the money, they would charge her £1,000 for every 10,000 naira they took for her from her own money. This is the bank that couldn't take our money out. So we can give you the money from the bank, but if we do a money exchange to 1,000 naira from your own money, from your own bank, what are we talking about? Now what they are trying to do is to cripple many southwest, southeast, middle belt, to cripple our finance, our family, friends, and to be able to bypass and indeed a terrible that is designed to enslave us, financially cripple us. And that is clear evidence about one Nigeria. If you're in Southern, you really need to have a think. And you're still talking about one Nigeria. On the they put it in Edo because petrol price per liter. Where are they going to find the money? Trying to get their money out of the bank. The banks are saving money. So these are clear evidence. Confirms what Prince iheanacho said that they consume the whole thing. They're burning Balon Kumaki. Why is it in the middle of all of this specific things? And as we speak, a Fulani terrorist is walking around people that are struggling on a daily basis to feed their family, and it's telling us, listen to the words down, and we need to wake up. Let me do this. Let me just bring, and I am, to be honest, I am absolutely dumb in open arms about this. Really, he said he could be seen alongside some armed men. 1,000 naira and 200.
Citizen why? I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me loud and clear. Please, can you hear me? I don't know if you can adjust the volume so that people can get you clear, because you're making some vital points, but it seems that it's not coming out very, very clear, so that we can get the facts right, so that we don't miss out.
It's cracking.
Yes, it's cracking. Yes. Yeah, no, we can. It's cracking very, very. Yes, please go out and come in. Now, before he comes in, for those of you who are just joining, I want to bring you to terms with what we are talking about today. We're looking at things critical. Dr. Ngozi, thank you for joining live and direct. So let me recap the initial, and what we were saying initially, so that everybody can understand, because we have more people viewing now. Everybody can understand what we're talking about. Now, there are two particular videos. Every one of you know what is happening in the zoo today. And if that is not getting you angry about how you are being remote controlled by the forces of darkness and evil, then something is critically wrong with you, as Prince have said. Now, these two videos, I'm going to play them again. One shows a clear sign of Nigeria. And those Fulanis and those terrorists that you see represent the concept called Nigeria. Now, the AK-47 they are holding there represents their political control of you. And that is the concept of controlling you and keeping you in subjugation. Now, the monies you see them holding, which you don't have access to now, even if you have your money in the bank, the money belongs to you, but they don't have it. They are coming from everywhere, from Sahel and everywhere, and they could hold the money and proving to you that they are in control of your money simply means they have economic control over you and you don't have a say and you cannot do anything about it unless you take action. And then the third is that they were speaking languages we don't even understand. And all we were hearing is Nigeria, meaning that the reason why they are doing this is because Nigeria is lording over you and controlling you. So the concept of Nigeria is what we heard. They keep saying Nigeria and saying so many other things that you cannot understand, because in Nigeria, you can't understand what is happening. When you call yourself a Nigerian, every other thing cannot be understood. The only thing you hear is Nigeria. And once you hear Nigeria, your brain stops. It doesn't work anymore. Now, I will show you the second video now that proves, and that's word, the things they were saying that you don't understand represents religious control and social revolutionary control over you. These are the two facts that the voice represents. And I'll tell you how I'll deduce all of this, and you're going to hear from my guest also what these things means. Now, the second video represents there's two other regions, the Oduduwa nation, the Biafra nation, fighting themselves and watching the other people control them and suppress them. They are so scared and so angry about the control that they fight each other. And of course, you see that they were actually using weapons around themselves to hit themselves. And whereas those ones had superior weapons, but they didn't have the weapon. Now, I'll play those videos again for you to understand. First, let me play the Nigeria concept, and you understand it in this video. Watch.
Za mu tura sakon 'yan Najeriya shugabannin su talakawa su tsaya su yi adalci domin Allah da Allah. Idan ba haka nan ba ko duk abin da suke nufi Allah ba zai taɓa. Duk wanda suke gani da wanda a cikin daji da wanda a cikin karkara dukansu duk nasu. Sai dai ba bambanci sun tsara karshe da yan uwansu. Duk wannan kabilanci sun kasa to ba zai magana abin da a cikin Najeriya ba, sai dai an tsaya ai domin Allah da Annabi shine zai tsaya maganin abin da a cikin Najeriya. Kaga an dawo ne talaka ne wasu basu ji basu gani ba, an ce za a canza kuɗi a yi. To shi wani talaka ma bai sa abin da a canjin kuɗi, wani ma a waye gari bai da 10,000 sai ya sa ya ta waye ya je ya nema sannan ya samu ya harkar gaba ne. To shi wanda adda miliyoyin kuɗi cikin gari an ce za a canza, ai kaga hayar wajiya kaga ta koma wannan kan tsakanin su ne. To yanzu wani nan ma in ka bincika ka ji cikin ɗan Najeriya wani ma da a cikin dajin kuɗin ma da suke nufi suna canzawa ne. To wani ma da a ciki ko wani ma kuɗin ma bai same su ba, amma kaga kuɗin da ake nufi yan ta'adda ne, kaga kuɗin sun zo hannunsu. Kaga wannan suna nuhin 1,000 ce, wannan suna nuhin 200 ce, jikka guda ma'ana da wasu sun maida ta. To sannu da suke gani wannan an gwada masa kaɗan ne daga ciki. Dangance da ɓangaren irin waɗannan ma yanzu to buhuhuwa waɗanda an gare mu Allah ɗaya san iyakarsu, waɗannan ma da an gare su to sun dawo hannunmu ne, wannan daga ciki ne yanzu. Kaga har mun sai makamai da su ne.
Now, this is a clear evidence of what Fulani represents and all of that. Now, let me play a video of our stupidity, of our unseriousness, of our gullibility, and of our mental state. We have a mental problem. Watch this video and let it tell you what the people are doing, whereas the Fulanis are there busy with what they're doing. Watch it. Somebody sees this and